My friend, we're going to be talking about the harmonic minor scale. More importantly, the third mode of it, which is an Ionian sharp 5. We'll explain why this mode is perfect for playing over major scales and building tension. If you like the way that I teach, please thumbs up, subscribe, put a comment below, and start talking amongst the music community we are starting to build. I like to explain things through the eyes of C major. If you already know this, skip ahead to like the 2-minute mark. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, and then we've got a B diminished. If you don't like playing the B diminished or any variation of this B diminished, try playing a G major, drop that top G down to an F, which is its dominant note, and you get a G dominant 7 or a G7, which functions as the diminished. Little cheat. So, when we're talking about how to manipulate those notes, the C, the open D, the E, the F, the open G, the A, the open B, the C, we can do that through the eyes of first position scaling. C for C major, open D for D minor, E for E minor, E for E minor, F for F major, open G for G major. See where I'm going with this? The last thing we explained. When we take our second finger and play the third fret on the C, we then omit the first and the open. We still do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, except now our fingers are doing a little stretch. C to D, whole step. D over to that A, same A you were playing in the first scale. That's gonna be our whole step 2. Half step, that completes our whole step, half step. We're still looking for 3 wholes and a half. Here's our hold to the G, hold to the A, hold to the B, and then half step to the C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. When we're playing a minor scale, we always flatten the third. So here's the concept that blows minds about modes and how to utilize them. When you see C major as being C, D, and then we could drop that E to an E flat, it automatically becomes a flattened third, which means that E major is now a minor third in juxtaposition to the C major. So C, D, E flat, and then F, G, A flat with a natural B. Goodness. We use that over a minor scale. Now here's the crux of the biscuit. Wait for it. When you change the starting note of that new mode, the harmonic minor, we can go to the second finger and omit that first note and then add a note up top, playing the same scale. That becomes the second mode. Thusly, when you go to the E flat, F, G, A flat, B natural, C, D, and then your E flat again, you get the third mode, which sounds a lot like E flat major. The only difference is you raise the fifth. Now here's why this is super important. When you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, the 5 of the chord has the most tension of that 7-note diatonic scale. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When we go to the 5th, that tension has a tension release. So when we hear a pretty chord like a A major 7, and then we throw that one flat note in there, it gives us our A major 7 feeling, because that's our 7. But when we have that 5 as a flat as well, that augmented note inside that major builds so much tension. So when trying to use it, realize it will sound awkward and odd, and the purpose is to put it in and then release it. If you're practicing just for namesake, non sequitur, we would be playing like a C major, doing like whole strokes of alternating up and down with the pick being flat over here in the beginning just so we could hold it, going through the whole C major scale like we were talking about. And then if you want to alter that with a C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, C, you would get your harmonic minor. So you can do that with every one of those kind of shapes that we were seeing right there. See how that falls together? Here's where the difference between knowing a scale and playing a scale comes in. When you just practice it over and 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 over, the notes just magically come out. It's about putting the time in. So sit down every day, play for 5 minutes, and all you gotta do is pick any note, start from there. Let's start at A. We're gonna play A major scale, but we're gonna be sharpening the 5th. So you can pick the finger. You could do it this way. That means you're gonna be playing this scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 will go here. So we're just gonna raise it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Hear how that dramatically changes just that major scale. It adds tension. I hope you dig this. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and maybe add a comment, why don't you? Aloha.